What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo here at Reel to talk to you about the new Gen 2 foil drive. So, new Gen 2 foil drive is a really cool product. You can see they've got the mount, the battery goes for everything. Everything's built off the bottom of the board, so there's no more case on top of the board or anything like that. High-end controller, lots of high-end, high-quality parts and pieces. This is a great tool, and it can definitely expand into multiple sports. We want to talk about what sports is best. If you understand that this is a technical piece of equipment, when you get this, you definitely want to read all the instructions. You want to watch their setup videos. You want to spend some time knowing the product before you just splash it out into the water, because you will kill this thing in a short period of time unless you follow their instructions. Randall said it great. If you're the type of kid that looked at the Lego instructions, followed those instructions, and then you're going to be well suited for this. If you're the Lego kid that just ripped everything apart and tried to put it together, definitely not for you. So what sports is the Foil Drive 2 best for? We found that prone surfing is really the kind of top thing. A lot of people want to get into prone because it is kind of the pinnacle of foiling. It's definitely a great opportunity, super fun to do on small days. This is allowing some of our riders to get out in bigger days where, you know, getting out in Hatteras, like, to the waves are breaking way on the outside. You know, so it's giving you the opportunity to ride waves where there are no people. And you definitely want to take the foil drive if you're going surfing out into lineups where there is nobody around. Particularly if you're learning and don't understand the right of way in surfing, all those type of things, you have to go out into a place where there are no other people surfing, or else you're going to be putting other people in danger with your foil and all those other things. So prone surfing is really fun. Just because you know how to prone surf does not mean that you will know how to foil drive. It does take specific techniques. I've been learning to foil drive. I already know how to prone surf, and just had a session the other day where first session caught 0 waves. 0. You know, which I understand, hey, I've got to learn this technique. I'm going on a small board. You know, it's going to take me a few days to kind of get my technique down to learn how to foil drive, even though I already know how to foil surf. So the other thing that it's great for is light wind winging. Having power to get your board going, to get that initial boost of speed, to get apparent wind in the wing, really helps for when you're learning. It is, again, a fairly technical thing to do, because then you're learning to kind of get forward on the board and different techniques. You want to have some equipment that, you know, we found that the longer the board, the less kind of nose rise you're getting, and that works really well. Also in a lake, if you wanted to go out and instead of doing dock starting, jumping off a dock, you can go out and wake thief other people's wakes by powering up on the foil, getting up, pumping, or powering yourself over to a wake, then surfing the wake, and then coming back in. The final one is downwind. Downwinding is kind of the buzz in foiling right now. It's very extreme tippy end of foiling, which is really cool sport, but you have to be a competent person in the water. You are going out to sea. You're going from one location in the ocean to another location in the ocean. There's a ton of inherent risks in there. The foil drive does give you some security that you can power yourself back to shore, but it does not replace ocean knowledge, foiling skill, and just being competent to be way out to sea with your equipment on your own. So Foil Drive Gen 2, very cool, lots of cool applications. It will take you a little bit of time to understand the technique. For beginners, it's kind of cool because you can get a setup where you can put the motor farther down the mast, closer to the wings, where you can have an e-foil setup. So someone that's just beginning could get a big board, big front foil, get the e-foil set up, start to learn the e-foil around to learn to foil. Then as they get better, they can get the shorter mast cable and go into just riding and going into any of these different foil drive sports. So if you have more questions, give us a call to shop, 252-987-6000. Reach out at realwatersports.com, and we'll see you guys on the water for the next session.